What's happening, YouTube? Sid here to continue on with our playthrough. Why are my epileptic dance moves? Well, it's April 21st. We got 4 days left until the release of Dark Souls 2 for PC. Well, technically, Dark Souls 2 will be released on PC in physical copy by, I think it would be May the 2nd. Meanwhile, April 25th will be the release date for Steam and all the other DRM, download retailers. So we're going to continue on with our playthrough. Basically what we're trying to do is, our whole goal is to get things done before we get into Duke's Archives. Unfortunately, I had the goal of trying to beat this game and complete it before Dark Souls 2 would come out, considering that it's 4 days away, but it's also midterms week over here at Cal Poly Pomona. I am going to have to hold off on beating this game and completing it, and I will not be able to release videos at a steady rate because I'll be studying for midterms and because I have work. Which really stinks because I really want to, do this Let's Play and basically have, consistent videos, 1 or 2 videos every week. Oh, shit. I thought I could just simply fall and I would land there, but, I guess my calculations were incorrect. So, yes. I was hoping I would be able to, publish 1 to 3 videos a week of Dark Souls 2. Unfortunately, I can't because of work and school, but that's okay. I still get to enjoy Dark Souls, and I'm pretty sure my friend Javid, user name on YouTube, Javelino, is actually looking forward to seeing me getting my ass kicked on a certain boss. He hasn't told me which boss is it specifically, so I don't know what to expect. All I've seen so far are, a couple of playthrough videos of Dark Souls, but I don't even know what the hell was going on. So I'm really looking forward to seeing all the different surprises that FromSoft developers have put into the game. Hopefully there's a bunch of traps. Hopefully the movement, is much improved from the first game. And the weapon system. Smithing and all that, I'm hoping it would be much better than this game, because it's a pain where you have to go through 2 to 3 different playthroughs in order to get all the weapons to get the Knight's Honor achievement. And so, here we are in Oolacile. We have a few things that we want to do. One of them is get the black magic sorceries, and another thing that we also want to do is acquire the silver pendant. And the silver pendant will be a really useful tool. Oh, I think he's gonna disappear. Yeah. So the silver pendant, see, he's gone, right? And don't worry about the crystal lizards, because even if they're gone, all you can do, you can just reset. But here's a secret. Cast light, using sorcery, you open up the secret passage. And there'll be a neat treasure inside. It's a silver pendant. Now the silver pendant is going to be quite useful when you're fighting against Manus, because what the silver pendant does is it deflects dark magic. Now, using the silver pendant won't be so easy trying to deflect attacks from these mages that I'm fighting right here, but against Manus, it'll be useful. I haven't really used the silver pendant though, I haven't really benefit from it, but if you have quick reflexes and if you're just really good at timing things with Dark Souls, it'll be of really good use to you. But in my opinion, the dark magic attacks, the AoEs that Manus does, they're easily evade. You can easily evade them. And we're gonna reset the game and restart so that we can get that crystal lizard. And we load up again. And I'm surprised. I'm at level 70 something. My friend Javid, he actually had the luck of invading someone's world, and as he invaded the person's world, the person died. And he ended up getting 1,000,000 souls. 1,000,000 souls. And so I think he completed the game, new game, and I think with level 110. And here I am at level 78. And I have the DLC, which is funny because he doesn't have the DLC, so he's able to kill all these monsters and, you know, fight all these bosses. So, oh man. I guess I got the short end of the stick. Or the long end of the stick, depending on where it goes. Now we're gonna wait a little bit until we go over there. Basically what I want to do is go through all the buildings, get whatever I can. There are a few sorceries around here, hiding around. We want to acquire those. Plus we want to acquire some smithing materials. What I like to do is I just like to pan around, move the camera, just to make sure if I haven't missed anything. There's a big pain in the ass right here. Oh shit. Move, move. No, no. Oh no. That's it, man. That's it. Oh man. Oh god. I hate those sorceresses. They're a pain in the ass. Now, also another thing I want to talk about. Remember we went to New Londo Ruins? Doesn't this place look familiar? Now, I kind of got into a discussion with some of the other individuals who were commenting on ENB and Silvermont's videos about New Londo. And basically, you know, the lore videos, there's nothing really concrete. There's nothing that FromSoft really does in order to confirm theories. So basically all these lore videos that are released, it's all based on speculation, you know. It's basically people using critical thinking and trying to interpret or put together the pieces of the puzzle. Now, could it be that these people are always right? No. They may be wrong, but who knows? You know, maybe even FromSoft, they don't even know what the hell they're doing with the story. And they pretty much just put these little pieces here and there, hoping that the players of the game are the ones that would be able to piece together, put together the story, and create the story. So who knows? That's what's really funny about FromSoft and the story of this game. Is you don't know whether or not FromSoft really knew what they were doing in regards to the game, you know, the story of the game, or they actually did, and you know, they knew that, you know, people would piece everything together like a puzzle, you know, put everything together like a puzzle and figure out what's going on in the world of Dark Souls. Green Titanite Shard, that's gonna be a very useful smith item, I believe, for fire weapons. Well, one of the reasons why I love the Black Knight sword, just, oh my god, the amount of damage it deals, absolutely amazing. Oh, and we got some black sorcery, some dark sorcery. We'll head out over here. Looks like it's a dead end. Okay, and so, oh yeah, so we were talking about the lore. One of the things I mentioned was Oolacile possibly being New Londo. Now, if you notice, later on in this segment, you end up going into the Abyss. right? And I figured that the sealers, the ones who wear the crimson armor set, who had sealed New Londo from the abyss, came over to Oolacile when it was, well, basically the spreading of the abyss went, just got out of hand, and they end up flooding the entire area. And I'm thinking that Oolacile used to be New Londo ruins. But also at the same time, there's things that maybe, there's some like really good points that people have brought out in regards to refuting my theory, and that is New Londo, when you go over by the ghosts bear no resemblance to these individuals, the citizens of Oolacile who've been corrupted by the abyss, which are those weird dudes with the big arms and 1,000 eyes. But when I look at the way Oolacile is designed, it completely reminds me of New Londo ruins. I mean, you look at the wooden planks that go in between the rooftops of the buildings, the way the floor is set up. You check out the flooring. It's got these slabs of concrete or marble or stone, similar to New Londo, right? And the fact that beneath New Londo is the abyss. And that's the same thing here. Beneath Oolacile is the abyss. Is where Manus had started the epidemic of the abyss. Or could it be that the abyss created Manus? Who knows? That's actually one of the weirdest things. I think it was Koth. Koth was the one who was responsible for waking up Manus. Because Koth has always been the type of person who wanted to bring in the Age of Dark. Wanted to bring it sooner. And he wanted to do so by waking up Manus in order to, basically continue on the spread of the abyss. Meanwhile, Frompt wanted to extend the Age of Fire. Wanted to ensure the gods' control over the undead world. It's just a really interesting story. And it's really, I mean, if you guys haven't checked out the videos by Quaylag, Epic Name Bro, Silvermont, Dave Control Live, who actually has some really, really good lore videos. I mean, it's just, I wish they could go more into depth as far as Oolacile is concerned. And the Princess of Oolacile, I forgot her name. The girl that you rescued, who was trapped inside a crystal golem. I wonder, how did that come about? Did Seath, did Seath travel back in time and kidnapped her, hoping to procreate? I have that idea. Seath was just this guy who would kidnap women and, rape these women. Holy crap. Oh. Heal, heal, heal. There we go. Alright. 2 heads with 1 stone. So yeah, I think that Seath just kidnaps women and wants to procreate with them. I'm not necessarily sure why. I'm thinking it's because he kind of resents him being a dragon. First of all, he sees the Scaleless. He turned on his own people, the everlasting dragons. And so I'm thinking that He's always wanted to be human. And if he couldn't be human, at least he'd like his legacy to continue on. To be continued by a humanoid, you know, human creature or something like that. But most of these attempts have ended up in failure. Crossbreed Priscilla, I'm guessing the Duke was ashamed, was embarrassed by the outcome of him raping Guinevere. Oh, shit, I died. And decided to bring her into the painted world of Arianus, away from the rest of the world, away from the inhabitants of Anor Londo, to see the product of his disgusting experiments, or whatever he was trying to do. And because it brought a lot of feelings of resentment by Guinevere, you know, a lot of anguish to see someone who is a product of her rape. That's something really interesting, something to think about. So it's not just about the life-draining abilities and all that. I would have to say it's just resentment and shame. And that's why they, you know, hit her off into the painted world of Ariamis. And I totally forgot what the hell I was talking about, but we just ended up with Seath the Scaleless. What were we talking about with Seath? Oh, and another thing too that I wanted to talk about with Seath, you know, was, you ever see those weird looking octopus head creatures over at Duke's archives? If you hadn't noticed, underneath Seath the Scaleless, he has like these tentacle-like, I guess, legs. He has tentacles rather than legs, like other dragons. So I'm thinking that those creatures were a product of Seath's cloning experiments. You know, him trying to experiment and come out with some type of humanoid clone of himself. So, yeah. And it seems like no matter what Seath does, his experiments, every attempt has become futile. You look at what happened with Crossbreed Priscilla. You look at those maidens, right, that look like octopus heads. And many other creatures. Now, I still don't know the story behind the crystal golems and the crystal undead, you know, crystallized undead. I'm not sure what that's all about. So maybe somebody might be able to add that, you know, add something about that in the comment section, because I don't know nothing about that stuff. And there I am getting raped by these mofos. Them swinging like a bunch of retards. It's Mongoloid mayhem in Oolacile Township. Also, another thing that I found really weird, I guess there might be some type of inconsistency, is, you know, continuing the Age of Fire. Like, what needs to be done in order to continue the Age of Fire. Now, you look at the Lord Soul, you know, a piece of the Lord Soul from the Four Kings, right? And the reason why they would attack you was because you know, they're part of the Abyss, and they're worried that, you know, you'd continue on the Age of Light. Meanwhile, they're in the inhabitants, and they're living happily in the Abyss. And I guess maybe a piece of what the Age of Dark would, you know, come out to be. But then also the gods. It's like, if you want to extend the Age of Fire, why would the gods resist? Why would they try to do anything they could to stop you from continuing on and linking the flame? You know, why would the Bed of Chaos resist? Why would Seek the Scaleless, you know, resist? Why would Nito resist? You know? It's kind of weird. Maybe they feared that, you know, you were trying to bring in the Age of Dark? Who knows? But it's like, why don't you just let the Age of Dark come by not doing anything? I mean, that's what you do in the ending anyway. You don't do anything, you just walk away. So there's like there's a little bit of an inconsistency with the story. Unless my mind has just gone full potato. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Maybe I'm just thinking things a bit too much to the point where I sound potato. So I don't know, you know, having somebody on the outside kind of, you know, give me a little bit of criticism would be appreciated, as a matter of fact. So if I'm going full potato, let me know, okay? No hard feelings, nothing. I really, seriously, I won't hold it against you. So if I go full potato, just let me know. And there I am, kicking. Every time I want to attack these motherfuckers, this guy kicks. Oh, God. I hate that shit. And we got the crest key, and the crest key is going to be useful whenever, if we want to go talk to Hawkeye Goff, and Hawkeye Goff is going to help us out by injuring the Black Dragon Calamite, so that we may be able to face him. Or, I don't know if I am wrong or not, but you can kill Calamite if you use some type of arrow? Some type of bow, actually. I tried using the Dragon Slayer bow. I couldn't even get him. He was a pain in the ass. So I'm thinking it's Hawkeye Goff's bow that we need to use. Maybe a New Game Plus? Who knows? Kind of funny how Hawkeye Goff, Ornstein, basically the Knights of Anor Londo, they went from killing dragons to now Hawkeye Goff is just carving a bunch of balls that talk with his voice. Hello. Oh, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned this, but if you go on Silvermont's videos, he actually has some dialogue of Hawkeye Goff, and he's altered the pitch to the original voice actor. I guess the way the original voice actor sounds doing the pieces for Hawkeye Goff. I think they should have kept that voice rather than try to alter it and make it lower. Just something about it, it didn't seem right, you know, having Hawkeye Goff, this big guy, just go, hello, I am Hawkeye Goff. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just carving balls. They are fragments of my testicles. You know. And then you throw his testicles around and go, hello, or I'm sorry. Very good. This guy followed me. I gotta play tag. Boom. It's kind of funny. It's like saying, you can't grab my balls. You can't grab my balls. Run away. Then bang. Slice the mofo in half. I was hoping they would kind of have that type of effect with Dark Souls. You use a big sword. You chop down at some guy, fucking die. Get split in half. That would be really, really cool. Kind of like Metal Gear Solid Revengeance, where you could cut up a bunch of enemies into pieces. It's just too bad you can't do that in Dark Souls. Not even Dark Souls 2. Especially with the new backstab. I mean, they're showing the backstab, and, the character would just swing around like a, some fucking coked out baboon holding a sword, and the enemy's body is still intact. And another big, I guess a gripe I have with the game, no ragdolls. I love ragdolls. Oh, by the way, that's a shortcut. So, if you ever want to get to the bonfire at Oolacile Township and back over there, there's your shortcut right there. See? And what we're going to do is we got enough souls, I think, to level up. Let's check. What am I doing? Every time I want to level up, I end up doing this shit. Let's see, what else do I have? We got some fragments, some consumable souls. We're gonna consume them and become the alpha male, so we can level up. And basically right now I'm focusing on intelligence and faith. I'm having a hard time joining the Sunlight Covenant. I never get the prompt to be able to kneel forward to the Sunlight statue, which sucks. Let's kill this guy. Hopefully we get enough souls to level up. Let's see. Nope. Fuck it. Just get one more consumable soul. But yeah, I want to make sure that I get all my stat requirements so that I can join the Sunlight Covenant. It just really sucks that the online community for Dark Souls isn't as active as it was before. And it's just too bad that I waited for so long to get the PC version. But, it was a fun ride playing Dark Souls 1 on PS3, I think a few months after it was released. The community was active. I kept getting invaded no matter how many times every time I became human, I would get invaded. And if you're wondering why I'm not in human form in this game, mostly it's just to kindle fires or to have these NPC invaders spawn. That's pretty much it. I really have no use for being in human form unless I want to get invaded. And that's pretty much just going to be an impediment, considering that I want to complete this game, kind of get a refresher course before Dark Souls 2 is released. That's also another big gripe about the game, about this game, was human form. It's just, oh shit, come on. Oh, damn it. Okay, I died. Well, yeah, human form. You get punished for being in human form. You get invaded. I don't know, for some reason, I think the curse effect is more effective when you're in human form. And what I mean by that is, it's much easier for you to become cursed if you're in human form. At least, that's what I got out of, being sprayed by a bunch of smoke by the cursed frogs over at the depths. I saw my curse meter go up like crazy when I was in human form because I was trying to spawn Darkstalker Kirk, and meanwhile when I was in hollow form, curse meter was, oh shit, died again. That's what I get for starting up these stupid shortcuts, man. Damn. Oh well. There we go. We'll start over. We're already about, I think maybe half an hour into the game already. So I'm gonna try to rush as fast as I can, get through this part, because I want to make sure that I get to the bonfire right before fighting Manus. Let's put a little summoning sign. See if anybody would summon me. But every time I do, I never get a summon. I never get summoned. I don't know why. And that right there is a silver pendant. So, if you see dark magic, just use that and you'll be able to deflect it. Will you be able to use it against these sorceresses? I don't know. Let's find out. Oh snap. That a homing. Was that like a homing? That was a homing dark orb. That's bullshit, man. Look at the ragdoll physics. I love it. Oh, especially when you get the ninja flip ring and like you do it over a body and then you just launch the body in the air. Absolutely fun. I gotta go back to Blight Town and kill Shiva and his bodyguard. But before that, I gotta make sure that I get all the weapons that he has in his store. I'm thinking maybe I should kill... I'll kill Manus, and then after Calamite, I'll use the souls that I get from Calamite in order to buy the weapons from Shiva. If not, then New Game Plus it is. I mean, I'm gonna get much more souls, and I'll have much more souls left over so I could buy more weapons, upgrade my weapons, buy more Titanite chunks and shards and all that shit. Oh man, I'm kind of scared of this guy that's up ahead, the chain monster, because in New Game Plus he was a pain in the butt. Chaos. I'm terrified. New Game Plus, this guy actually has a move where he spins around, and if he gets you, that's it, man. It's over. Come on, guy, come on. Oh shit. Drink up. Oh. What, that's it? Damn, man, that was bootleg as shit. See if I could break any of these things. Maybe that would be an item. I'm all holding some type of catalyst. I wonder if they're headless too. I wonder what does that signify. And here we are, we're entering in the abyss. And my summon sign got cancelled. And there's this guy trying to rape me. Screw him. Oh man, we're deep inside the abyss. Look at that. Yep, and it just looks like Anne Orlando. And here we are at the bonfire. Well, we're here, and we're gonna continue the playthrough at Manus.